You can notice dogs sleeping with their humans in many different ways, and none of these positions happen by accident. Each sleeping style reveals a level of trust, emotional closeness, and the true nature of the bond between the dog and the person they are connected to. Reason 1. Your dog sleeps near your head. It's a position you might notice without thinking much about it at first. Your dog curls up near your pillow, their breathing gently syncing with yours. It may seem unintentional, like they simply chose the warmest or most comfortable spot. But deep down, that choice is guided by instinct. In the animal world, the head is the most vulnerable part of the body, and only those who are deeply trusted are allowed near it. By sleeping close to your head, your dog places themselves in a position where they can both watch over you and feel your presence as intensely as possible. It's a mix of protection and calm, driven by an ancient need to care for what matters most. But there's also an emotional layer. Your scent is strongest near your face, your breathing steady and familiar in the dark. For your dog, that closeness brings safety, belonging, and connection. It's their quiet way of saying, "This is my home, and with you is where I feel at peace." Reason 2. Your dog sleeps at the foot of the bed. It's a very common scene. Your dog settles near your feet. Not too far, not too close. Close enough to be part of the night, but still respecting your space as if they understand invisible boundaries between you. This position comes from a balance between instinct and emotion. Biologically, dogs are social animals and prefer to sleep near those they trust, but not always in direct contact. Staying at the foot of the bed allows your dog to stay aware of movements and changes around them while still connected to you. Psychologically, this shows respect, an awareness of your presence without the need to intrude. Emotionally, this spot becomes a silent agreement. Your dog is saying, "I'm here with you," without demanding attention or reassurance. It's a gentle form of loyalty, where closeness doesn't need to be proven through touch, but through presence, holding that quiet line between sleep and alertness, where home still feels safe and shared. Reason 3. Your dog turns their back while sleeping next to you. At first glance, this might seem a bit strange. Your dog is close but facing away from you, showing their body instead of their gaze. For us, turning our back can feel like distance or even disinterest. But for a dog, this behavior comes from the deepest level of trust. In nature, sleeping with your back exposed means letting go of vigilance. It means the dog believes there's no danger behind them because you are there. Psychologically, this shows complete emotional security. Your dog doesn't feel the need to watch, protect, or track your movements. Their nervous system is calm enough to truly rest. There's something very delicate about this posture. Your dog isn't asking for safety. They already have it. By turning their back, they're silently saying they feel protected, accepted, and at home. The space between you becomes a shared silence, light, steady, and safe enough to last through the entire night. Reason 4. Your dog sleeps tightly curled up against you. You might notice your dog curling into a small, warm shape pressed against your body. They stay compact, as if trying to take up as little space as possible beside you. This position has deep biological roots. Curling up helps conserve heat and protect vital organs, an instinct dogs carry from their earliest days. When a dog chooses to do this with you, they're blending survival instinct with emotional bonding. Psychologically, it shows a need for comfort, safety, and closeness that goes beyond physical warmth. That proximity recreates the feeling of being protected. Your presence becomes a barrier against uncertainty, stress, and the outside world. In that quiet curl, your dog isn't just sleeping. They are resting inside a sense of safety where your body means home, and home means being gently protected and loved. Reason 5. Your dog rests on your legs or lightly touches you while sleeping. It's a small detail, almost easy to miss. Your dog rests part of their weight on your legs or keeps a paw lightly touching you. The contact is minimal but intentional, as if a quiet confirmation that you're still there is enough. From a biological and psychological perspective, that light touch helps regulate your dog's sense of safety. Physical contact releases calming hormones and reduces uncertainty, especially during rest when awareness is lower. By maintaining that contact, your dog anchors themselves, using you as a stable reference point in the dark. Emotionally, this says more about connection than dependence. Your dog isn't clinging, they're simply checking in. That gentle pressure becomes silent reassurance. We're together. Nothing has changed. In that shared calm, touch replaces words and closeness turns the night into something comforting, familiar, and safe. Now, before we continue, here's a quick favor. If you're enjoying this video, the channel has plenty more tips and useful information about the world of dogs. So subscribe to the channel and give the video a thumbs up so YouTube keeps showing you our new content. Thank you. Reason 6. Your dog sleeps parallel to your body. You may notice your dog stretched out beside you, their body aligned with yours, facing the same direction. There's a quiet harmony in this position, as if both of you naturally fell into the same rhythm. This posture reflects a balance between instinct and comfort. Biologically, lying parallel allows the dog to sense your presence while still having enough space to fully relax. Psychologically, it shows emotional stability. The dog feels safe enough not to curl up tightly, yet close enough to maintain connection. This alignment suggests companionship, not dependence. It's the calm of being side by side, sharing warmth and time without needing constant contact. In this peaceful arrangement, your dog rests in a space where closeness feels natural, trust is steady, and home simply means being together. Reason 7. Your dog sleeps between your legs or presses their back against you. This usually happens without much movement. You shift slightly and your dog naturally settles between your legs or firmly presses their back against your body. The position fits, almost as if it was made just for them. By instinct, dogs like to feel protected on all sides. Nestling between your legs or leaning their back against you creates a physical barrier, reducing vulnerability and calming the nervous system. Psychologically, this position shows deep trust and a desire to feel secure through closeness. Emotionally, it expresses comfort and belonging. Your body becomes a shield, a familiar shape in the dark that tells your dog they are not alone. In that gentle pressure and shared warmth, safety becomes something tangible, and home becomes a place where love quietly holds everything together. Reason 8. Your dog sleeps facing the door. You might notice your dog choosing a spot where their body is oriented toward the door, even while staying close to you. Their eyes may be closed, but the position suggests a quiet alertness, as if part of them is still on watch. This posture comes from instinct. Dogs naturally tend to monitor entry points, especially when resting near those they love. Facing the door allows the brain to relax while maintaining a sense of control over the environment. Psychologically, this reflects a role your dog takes on naturally: attentive, responsible, and protective. But behind that instinct, there's emotion. By positioning themselves between you and whatever lies beyond the door, your dog offers silent protection. They sleep knowing that if something happens, they will be the first to notice. In this position, love turns into vigilance, and home becomes something worth protecting in silence. Reason 9. Your dog changes positions several times during the night. You might wake up and find your dog in a different spot from where they started, sometimes curled up beside you, then stretched out, then moving again. It may seem restless, as if they never fully settle. This behavior is usually a mix of biological regulation and emotional awareness. Dogs adjust their position to control body temperature, muscle comfort, and environmental stimuli. At the same time, their nervous system remains lightly connected to your presence. Psychologically, this movement shows flexibility, not anxiety, a constant adjustment between rest and connection. Emotionally, these small shifts are a way of staying connected to you throughout the night. Your dog is checking in without waking you, making sure that closeness still feels right. In that gentle movement, the bond remains intact, and home is not a fixed place, but the act of staying connected, even during sleep. Reason 10. Your dog sleeps near you without touching. At night, your dog settles beside you, within reach, but leaves a small space between you. There's no physical contact, yet the distance feels intentional, calm, and comfortable. This choice shows emotional maturity and a secure bond. Biologically and psychologically, your dog no longer needs constant contact to feel protected. Your presence alone is enough to regulate their comfort. The nervous system rests easily, knowing closeness doesn't need to be constantly confirmed. Emotionally, this quiet space reveals deep trust. Your dog knows where you are, and that is enough. In this shared calm, close but not dependent on touch, home becomes stable, love doesn't need to be spoken, and safety simply exists because you are there. So, now tell me in the comments, if you already knew these 10 reasons why your dog sleeps with you. I'd love to read them all. And before we wrap up, do you know if your dog is truly happy? In the video on your screen right now, I reveal the real signs of happiness in dogs. Not everything is what it seems. Click on the screen and continue with me in the amazing world of dogs.